Hello, my friend. This is Dr. B. Dr. B, 30 years in medicine. Dr. B cares about you. Dr. B loves you. Dr. B is not here to sell you anything. Dr. B is not here to sell you any product. Dr. B is here with very short videos each time to give you precious information in a few minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, to help you age gracefully, avoid cardiovascular disease, the number one cause of mortality in human, cardiovascular disease, avoid kidney disease, avoid cancers. Guys, aging gracefully is very easy to do. You don't need to spend a lot of money on supplements and all this weird stuff that they want to sell you online to make a profit, right? The food industry, the pharmaceutical industry, the medical industry, they all want to sell you stuff, medications, all these miracle products to make you supposedly younger and healthier and blah, blah, blah. It's all BS. I've been in medicine for 30 years, and I know the human body and I understand it better than my own body, right? Better than the back of my hand, as they say. So I can recognize quickly online who is a quack and who is telling the truth about a given product, medication, something, a miracle drug, rejuvenation procedure, and blah, blah, blah. The problem is that people like you who don't have my experience, my knowledge, and I'm not saying that badly, the same way I don't have any knowledge about architecture and computer science and I don't know, what else? Any other fields of science and carpenter. I don't know how to be a carpenter. I don't know how to be a plumber. I have to call the plumber to. Anyways, you get my point. Everybody, anyone have their own. The brain is made for a different purpose, for a different passion. My passion is medicine, and I know everything about medicine, and I want to help you, genuinely help you. Today, guys, and remember, I make all my videos very, very short to the point, 5 to 10 minutes, so that you don't waste half an hour sitting here to get a simple information. And please trust me, I'm not going to BS you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you what is in my brain to transfer my knowledge in medicine. Because I know it all, guys. Today I want to talk to you about the healthy food that people eat. Healthy food. Think about this. My older brother, 60 years old, right? Constantly telling me that he eats healthy food. He eats a lot of healthy food. All the food that he eats is healthy. Vegetable, fruits, and blah, 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 blah. The problem, guys, is that he's 60 years old, and even though all the food that he eats is healthy, fruits and vegetables and fish and, all the healthy stuff, the problem is that he eats too much of it. So then he complains, how come he's gaining weight? And how come his belly is getting bigger? And how come he's bloated? And how come he's constipated? Well, my older brother, and I love him. I want you to share this experience. So, my older brother doesn't understand or forgets that he's 60 years old. His intestines are 60 years old. So he thinks that his 60-year-old gut can handle all these fruits and vegetables and salads and fish and blah, blah, blah that he eats every day, 3, 4, 5 times, big portions like this. But my God, he's 60 years old. His intestine, his gut, is no longer what it was when he was 20 or 30 or 40. So when you stuff your intestine, your gut, like the lumen, the hole in your intestine that goes from your mouth to your anus, you stuff it with healthy food, salad, fruits, vegetables, fish, blah, blah, blah. A lot all the time, every day, that intestine is no longer able to handle that. So, do you remember when you were 20 years old, you would eat the next day, what you ate is poop, it's gone. That's it, your intestine is ready for the next meal, right? It's no longer like that once you get older. 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, everybody's different, right? But my brother, 60 years old, complains that his tummy is always bloated. Oh, my doctor said I might have irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Irritable bowel syndrome. You don't have irritable bowel syndrome. Your bowel is just old. It can no longer, handle and push and digest and push and make poop like it used to do when you were 20, when you were a baby, 20, 30, 40 years old. So be mindful, guys, that it doesn't matter how healthy you eat. Even if you eat healthy food, the most healthy food, the healthiest food on earth, if you eat too much of it, you're going to not only gain weight because too much calorie that your body cannot handle and is going to store it in fat, right? And also you're going to get constipated. You're going to get bloated, right? My tummy is flat like a board. Not because I do abs and crunches every day, but because I eat only one time per day, right? I have a very good breakfast, right? With eggs and orange juice and yogurt, healthy food, right? Good toast and everything. And then during lunch, I have some peanut butter, olive oil, small little snacks, right? And especially at night, little yogurt, some pistachios, some walnuts, a little bit of stuff, You don't have to eat 3 times per day when you are of a certain age. I'm 50 years old. And if I eat too much, even if it's healthy food, my tummy is going to start to grow forward. I'm going to start to have a belly, right? A belly bulge. Because the food, I'm 50 years old, so my metabolism is lower. Even though I exercise, I eat good, I stay healthy, I sleep good, I'm active, right? But still, my body doesn't need that many calories per day. Especially when I eat salads and fruits and stuff like that, it's a little bit. Because my intestine, my gut, 50 years old. Imagine since I was a baby. I cannot ask my intestine, my gut, to handle as much food, 3, 4, 5 times as many portions of fruits and vegetables, 5 times, 6 times per day as I used to eat when I was 20, 30, 40, right? So your portions are important, the number of times you eat per day. You want to have a good meal, it's okay, do it 1 time per day. And remember the most important one in the breakfast. Then you can have little snacks here and there, healthy snacks. Stay away from sugar. A little fruit here and there, a little yogurt, some nuts. I love nuts. Walnuts, no sugar in it, no salt, pistachios, peanut butter, pure peanut butter, with no hydrogenated fat, with no sugar, and of course, with no salt. Stay away from salt. It's a poison. Stay away from sugar. It's a poison. And eat healthy food, a little bit of it. Now, when you're young, nobody cares. Eat whatever you want. But even now, young people, they eat so much that the rate of obesity and type 2 diabetes is rising even among teenagers. It's crazy because of computer, lack of exercise, lack of physical activity. But my point is to say, even if you are healthy and you eat healthy food, try to make your portion small and don't ask too much from your intestine. God only can make you younger, but he's not going to do it, right? God is not going to make you younger. So your intestine is 50 years old if you're 50. It's 60 years old if you're 60 years old. It's 70 years old if you're 70 years old. So you have this, my brother 60 years old complaining how come he's bloated all the time, he's constipated. Well, obviously, and then his doctor who doesn't know nothing, his family doctor, telling him you might have irritable bowel syndrome. Go do this blood test, go do that, go this, go do that. Well, the problem with my brother is he cannot shut his mouth and eat less. Because he loves food, he says. We need to enjoy life. Food is the center of his life, and many other people too. Guys, don't make food the center of your life. Don't just seriously. I mean, food is a pleasure of life, like sex, like traveling, but you have to be reasonable, and you have to take into account your age. You see, I used to ski a lot. I live in California, right? I live in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. I used to go ski at Lake Tahoe, right? In all those ski resorts. And a few years ago, about 5-6 years ago, I started to have knee pain. So I said, well, what am I going to do? Well, now, if somebody doesn't understand medicine and biomechanics, he's going to see a chiropractor, he's going to see a surgeon, he's going to see this and that, and who are going to sell them remedies and supposedly do injection, do this and do that and do this and do that. You know what I did? I just stopped skiing because my knees, after 20, 30 years, I've been skiing since I was a little kid. I mean, how much are you asking from your knees? My knees eventually said, you know what? We are not made to ski until you're 100 years old. And believe it or not, as soon as I stopped skiing, after just 1 month, no more knee pain. I can go up and down the street. I can run. I can bike. I can do anything. But skiing is so demanding on your knees that I needed to stop. I didn't need to take any fake remedies online, do some injection of cortisones, go see a chiropractor and blah, blah, blah. None of that. You need to stop skiing. So I stopped skiing because I stopped putting all this crazy stress on my knees. My knees, 50 years old, cannot handle it anymore. So it's the same thing for your gut. If you are bloated, if your tummy gets full of air, if you are constipated, guys, I beg you, eat less times per day, right? I eat only 1 time per day. The rest is just little snacks here and there, healthy snacks. And also decrease your portions. Don't sit down and eat a big salad like this and say, well, the salad is healthy, so I can eat this for my lunch. But it's healthy. But there's too much of it. There's too much salad. You are putting all this salad into your gut, and your gut is not going to be able to push it through and eventually pass it in the form of poop. It's not going to digest it. It's going to be hard, and then you're going to be bloated, and then at night you're going to have another salad, and then at night you're going to have a pizza, and then the other day you're going to, and so your poop accumulates. You become constipated. You become bloated, like my brother, and then your doctor going to say you have irritable bowel syndrome. No, you don't. Your intestine is just old and cannot handle it anymore. So eat lower portions and eat less times per day. And believe it or not, it's gonna make you 10 times healthier. Your tummy is gonna become flat. Of course, you need to exercise and blah, 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 and eat healthy, blah, 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 blah. I mean, you know what I mean. But you're not going to be bloated. My brother, his tummy, it's just a drum full of air. He's constipated. He doesn't even poop 1 time per day, right? I mean, this is crazy. I love you all, guys. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to talk to you. I love you. I care about you. I care about medicine. And remember, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here for the fame or the glory or the money. As I said before, I make enough at work, and I make way more than I need, and I don't need much money because guess what? I will never retire. So I don't need to save for my retirement because I will never retire. I will keep doing medicine and caring about you guys for the rest of my life until I'm on my deathbed. I love you all. I hope to talk to you in my next video. Bye-bye.